brothers and sisters. We've got a subject today I want to talk about that is directed mostly to the public outside of public service. I mean, it does pertain, of course, to Florida public employees, people in FRS, but I want the people out there, the people in the community. I want the citizens at large out there to listen to what I'm going to say today. Because, see, on top of the governor, Governor Scott, hammering us and trying to take our money, and the Senate and the reps, we also have the media doing a pretty mediocre job. The media hasn't been really scrutinizing this whole thing. I mean, by now, a lot of things should have been uncovered. All you read in the media is, and this is what the public reads. I mean, those of us in this game, those of us that are public employees and who are part of FRS, we more or less know about this, but the public doesn't. Let me tell you, tell me if I'm wrong, but most people think that the whole deal here is public employees don't want to pay 5% into the pension. That's it. What a bunch of greedy bastards, those public employees. That's the image. It's the image out there. People don't know what's going on. And see, I want people to know the truth. Let me tell you something. It is a 5%, which is a tax on public employees. Simple as that. We're being taxed 5%. This is the government of zero taxes for the corporations, of course. But middle class guys, public employees, 5%. But that's not it. See, that's not it. That's all you hear out there. But here's something you probably don't know. They want to eliminate the drop. The drop is a program where people work an additional 5 years. They don't go out there and stay at the house and get a check mailed to them. No, they go to work. And while they're working, it's a compromise between the local government or the state government or whatever, the municipality, whoever it is. It's a deal. I'll work an additional 5 years beyond retirement, and while I'm working for you, you keep paying me my salary, and my retirement money that I'm earning, that is mine, will go into an account. And what is wrong with that? What is so bad about that? Nothing. Nothing. It benefits everybody. It benefits the employee. It benefits the employer who keeps an experienced worker, and benefits the employer in the sense that he's not losing money. He's putting money in an account, and they're making money out of that account too. So everybody wins. The taxpayer doesn't get impacted by this. If there's an impact, it's probably going to be very minimal. So take the drop. Put that down on the list. 3% on the COLA. They want to eliminate 3% on cost of living. They want to eliminate it to 0. And use the index, whatever. The index right now, it's a ridiculous 1% or something. That's what they want. Now here's an economy that's falling apart, specifically in this state. This state is in ruins. Not FRS. FRS is doing fine. FRS is a solid organization. What a great entity FRS is. They're not losing money. Everybody else is. Not FRS. FRS is very solid. But the state, there's leaks of money. Everything's falling apart. People losing their homes. Go into some of these neighborhoods and you'll see. But yet we want to knock out 3% of COLA from retirees. In other words, you want to devalue 3%, right, from the marketplace. The marketplace is not going to see those 3%. Once you don't have that in your pocket, you don't consume it. It's simple as that. I'm not an economist. I'm not a big math guy, but it's pretty simple. You don't have 3%, you don't spend 3%. Simple as that. Not a great thing for the economy, for the governor that says it's going to rebuild the economy here. Our 3% multiplier. for those of us that are in law enforcement, firefighters, corrections, those kind of occupations. Our 3% multiplier. That means that for every year that we work, we get 3%. You add up those 3%, over the period of 25 years, you got 75%. It adds up to 75%. That is what you'll get. 75% of your best 5 years. They want to bring that down to 2. So, again, losing money for what? For nothing. So that he can give tax breaks to the big corporations. Now, what kind of deal is that? I mean, for the love of God, he's a governor of the state, not the governor of the corporations. It's about we the people. It's not about corporations. That's what I don't understand. Michael Moore said that. It's not about business. It's not about corporations. It's about we the people. But here, that 3%, they want to bring it down to 2. The average final compensation, which I was talking about a few seconds ago. Average final compensation means the 3% I told you times your 25 years ends up being 75% or more if you work more years. Okay, that multiplier, that average final compensation that I talked to you about, they want to eliminate that because their plan is, oh, not your 5 best years. No. Let's take out those 5 years. Let's make it your entire career. Level it out. I mean, listen, I'm an old timer. I'm on my last year. I retired this year. But I'm telling you right now, my first year, I was at the Department of Corrections for 2 years before I became a police officer. Those first 2 years, the first year, I think I made like 12,000 or 13,000 on my first year. Can you imagine if we leveled that out like that, my entire career? I mean, my pension is going to be what? I'll be on welfare. More than likely, I'll be on welfare with that kind of pension. So, what kind of crap is that? So here is a guy that goes out there, a firefighter. Let's not use my example. Let's use a firefighter. He goes out there. He goes and put down fires. He deals with people bleeding, accidents. He doesn't know if that guy has AIDS or not, but that guy is spraying blood all over the place. He's taking risks for 25 years. At the 25th year, you're going to tell him, oh, listen, we made a deal with you. We were going to pay you a multiplier, an average final compensation of 5 of your best 5 years. But no, we changed our minds. It's going to be now your entire career, your whole 25 years. We're going to average out to that. Come on. That's the way you treat the public servants? Give me a break. So, the last thing they want to do, which the public is not getting this information either, I've heard about it a little bit out there, but nobody has analyzed it. 401ks for new employees. I suppose that at one point or another they will say they should take this 401k thing. Besides, it's not for them, it's for new employees. Why do they care? Well, I'll tell you why I care about that. Because once you put everybody on a 401k, all these new people that come in, over the years, there's going to be thousands of people. You know what's going to happen with my retirement? Now my retirement is worth nothing because, guess what? That guy, those thousands and thousands that were hired on a 401k, those people are paying into personal accounts. That money doesn't go into the Florida retirement system. That goes into a personal account that does not benefit anybody but that officer, but that employee. Which, by the way, that employee is going to have a chunk of money, so he thinks, but guess what? Economic crisis, all those other factors, not to mention the fact that statistics show that most people will overlive their 401k. It has to be a really, really big 401k for you to live, outlive it, and leave money behind for your kids. Like many people think they're going to leave all this money behind. No, it doesn't work like that. Look at the stats. They're there. They're very clear. So I would like everybody to understand that. I would like everybody to research all that. I would like everybody to concentrate on these things. It's not just the 5% they're going to knock us out with to pay. And personally, I got 9 months left. If I was someone else, maybe I would say, I don't care. I'll pay from July to the day I retire. That's only a couple of months. I don't care, but I do care. I do got brothers and sisters back there that I care about. So that 5%, brutal on the economy. The drop, it's not going to save a dime. It's not going to save a dime. All Mr. Scott wants is to see another middle-class man not be able to put some savings together. That's all it is. 3% on the COLA, brutal. Brutal for the economy. For somebody who talks so much about the economy, that thinks it knows about it, brutal. 3% multiplier, bring it down to 2, crazy. Totally crazy. AFC from 5 years to the entire career. And then the 401k to dilapidate the whole pension fund. Add it all up, go one by one, these items go one by one, add it all up, and you'll see how that impacts us and our pension and our communities. That's what I would like you to do. And I would like for you, those of you that can, to ask the media, why aren't you looking into this stuff? Because it's not just 5%. There's a lot of other things. So put some pressure on the media. Write your letters, write your emails, do your phone calls, call them, ask them questions, make them work, make the media work. My brothers, see you next time.